It's a beautiful last night here on the Norwegian Dawn. Got the moon out and some stars. Starting off our tour at the top of the ship. It is obviously nighttime right now. We can get the best views with less people. Like this. Yeah, no, still open. Hold up here.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Starting at the front of the ship. Up here at the very front is one of the best hot tubs. It's a hidden gem hot tub. So definitely check it out. Also on deck 13 is the Bimini Bar and Grill. This is the smoking area as well. So you can sit up here, you can smoke, vape, and grab a drink. All the loungers are not out right now, but you have multiple levels where you can lounge right by the pool. We'll go down to the pool in a little bit, but we're continuing on deck 12. A lot of lounge chairs. You can turn them whichever way you want to. Something interesting on this ship is they have these little couch things that are really cute. Normally there's a seat cushion on there, but you can relax right there by the pool. And this deck 13 does go all the way around, so you can walk all the way around. There is a jogging track. Norwegian Dawn. All right, going up to the little deck 14. There's a basketball court up there. Let's go check it out. Good sized basketball court. They also have soccer nets and they do other activities there as well. We are in the very back of the ship now. It is a little dark up here, and it's hard to see, but right there is a big target looking thing, which is a helicopter landing pad. The camera does not do it justice, but the stars are beautiful out here. Oh, you can kind of see. These stars are like the brightest I've ever seen them. There's plenty more. They're not showing up on camera, but it's beautiful. Here's an up top view of the kids area, the T-Rex pool. There's a hot tub for adults and children too. A few dinosaurs. It's really cute. So the pool is on deck 12 in the very back of the ship. The Norwegian Dawn. Just about midship on floor 13. They do have a golf cage. Hit some golf balls, and you can get those down by the pool where you borrow your towels. They have shuffleboard on this side as well. There's the other side of the basketball court. We did also see a ping pong table out here at some point, And they do have large chess pieces as well. There's also some loungers up here as well. A lot of seating availability, that is for sure. Up here on the inside of floor 13 is Cagney's Steakhouse and Moderno. However you say that second word. Moderno is the Brazilian steakhouse. That is over here on this side. And the Sugarcane Mojito Bar is inside of Moderno as well. Now Norwegian, with their free at sea, you get 3 specialty dinings for free. So we did both Cagney's and Moderno. Cagney's steak, what'd you think about that?
I thought the steak was really good. It was cooked really well, and no complaints from me from there.
Yes, it was very delicious. Steak cooked amazingly. Everything was really good. And then Moderno is a Brazilian steakhouse, and we've never had anything like that before. And you really loved it.
Yeah, it was really cool. They gave you about like 10 different kinds of meats. They would come to your table, slice off from like the actual thing that they cooked, slice it off right there in front of you, and then you get to say as much or as little as you want.
Yep.
And they keep coming around.
There's like 2 kinds of steak, 2 kinds of chicken, there's pork loin, the lamb was delicious, and a bunch of other things, about 9 different meats. They also had a pretty large salad bar, and they also give you a bunch of sides as well. I would highly recommend it, especially if you've never been to anything like that before. It was a great experience. Now, our favorite part of deck 13 is this hot tub. It's at the very front of the ship. And right now it's all lit up green. But this is probably the favorite part. It is the secret hot tub that not everybody knows about. So we spent a lot of our time in here. It's beautiful ocean views all the way around. Definitely a hidden gem, so definitely check out this hot tub. And as I mentioned, we're at the very front of the ship here. And right down this way, there's about 3 levels of seating. And there's the ocean out there. Now we're on to floor 12 here, taking a look at the fitness center. So they do offer some fitness classes right in there. A variety of machines, treadmills with the view of the ocean right outside. More treadmills, bikes. They also offer different like health seminars. Bunch of weights. And they do offer spin class as well. Heading outside of the fitness center is Mandara Spa and Salon. They have a very nice looking pool. Very peaceful music, very calming. They offer a variety of different treatments and massages. And there's a salon. There's also a barber shop as well. We were just looking at floors 13 and 14. Now we're on floor 12. We were just on floors 13 and 14. Now we're on floor 12, which has the Garden Cafe Buffet, Los Lobos Mexican Restaurant, Topsiders Bar and Grill, the pool, and some other amenities. Here's a look at the pool deck. So right here they have a little buffet that's open most of the day. They have things like hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries, some different side dishes and things like that. That's Topsiders Bar and Grill. They have some ice cream right here. 3 different flavors of hard ice cream and the bar. Good sized pool deck. Here's a look at the pool bar. Always gets very busy. They have some high top tables, some low top tables. The garden buffet is right through there, so you can bring your food out here and eat outside by the pool. Now on this pool deck there are 4 hot tubs and 1 main pool. We've got plenty of footage of the pool during the day that I'll insert. But if you've ever wondered how they close off a pool at night, a lot of big nets and signs. On floor 12 they do have a library with games and books you can check out. There are also some very large staterooms on this floor. So a lot of staterooms down this way. Now on each side of the bar out here, there is a men's bathroom on this side, and women's is all the way on the other side, but you don't need to go in to use the bathroom. Now something important to note is that you cannot have wet clothes or bare feet inside of the Garden Cafe. Here is a look inside of the Garden Cafe. So this is your main buffet option. It is multi-sided. It looks like they're starting to set up for breakfast tomorrow. They always have cereal for breakfast. A lot of other breakfast options. Over there they have juice and coffee and water and tea. In the middle of the buffet there is a bar. Now you can do a juice bar where they'll make you carrot juice, fresh orange juice, celery juice. That is an upcharge of $3.25. Or you can get something from the bar, and if you have the free Etsy, it is all included. I'd highly recommend a peach Bellini for breakfast. Now the Garden Cafe does close at 9:30 p.m. nightly. However, you can still sit and hang out in here whenever you'd like to. The other side of the buffet, there's a buffet there, buffet here. Plenty of seating options right by the window so you can see the ocean. A lot of booths. There's a lot of different options to sit. You can not fill up water bottles and to-go containers here. So you cannot put your water bottle directly under the water machine or the juice machine, but you can just grab a cup, fill it up, pour it into your bottle. So you don't need to purchase a water bottle. How's the water?
First water I've had all cruise.
So something we've noticed is this back side of the buffet. This room is always the hottest, but as soon as you cross over there, it's like the air conditioning works a lot better. So I don't know if it's just us or what, but this little section right here was pretty warm. They do also have soft serve ice cream in here as well. And you know, when you enter the buffet coming in, washy. Thing to wash your hands or hand sanitizer. Here is the other entrance to the fitness center and the Mandarin Spa. So if you don't want to enter up top on floor 13, you can enter on deck 12. On the other side of the elevators right here is Los Lobos Mexican Cantina. Here's a look at their menu. feel free to pause the video. Now this does have a cover charge of $40 a person, so $40 you get an appetizer and entree. However, you can also use your free specialty dining on this. Now that was floor 12. Floor 11 has the spa, salon, and barbershop we showed you earlier. Floor 10 is staterooms. So next we're going to go to floor 9. On floor 13, right above the Garden Cafe, is the Splash Academy and Entourage Teen Club. So the Teen Club is 13 to 17 years old, and Splash Academy are for the little cruisers. In both of their entrances, the doors are closed right now, but they're right there. There's the entrance to Splash Academy, and this is the Entourage Teen Club. Right across from that is the Video Arcade. There's a restroom over here in the very back of the arcade as well. Oh yeah, what did you win from the claw machine?
I got a rubber ducky.
Lucky ducky. They do offer different gaming packages. Not exactly sure what the options are, but if you're into arcade games, definitely check this place out. Here's a look at basketball. So this is $3.01. You have to tap your card to play. It is not just your room card. You need a specific arcade card. The 9th floor has a little lounge up here. It looks down to the atrium. Now floor number 8 is a lot of staterooms, but it's also home to Ocean's Neighborhood Bar and Grill. You do have to enter on one side over there to be seated, to get food and drinks at a table. You cannot just seat yourself in this area. This is the 24-hour dining option. So they have a late night menu and a normal menu. Going down the stairs, there's a band that performs here. Different bands, different musicians. There are also the glass elevators. Now we're continuing down to the atrium. We are currently Midship. To the left they have Tides, some different shopping options with representatives. A piano down here. A little seating area. Up top right here there is a screen that can come down. They do some different trivia games in here. And this is Java Cafe. Java Cafe is Starbucks. Now this does not come in your free at sea meal drink plan. However, there is a plan you can buy with unlimited Starbucks if that's what you like to have in the morning. Over here they have the onboard credit desk, the customer service area. On the end right here is restaurant reservations. Here is the shore excursions counter and normally cruise next. They have a representative right here at a little table so you can book your next cruise. Here are the officers for our cruise. That's the master. And all of the other people who make the ship and the hotel and everything runs smoothly. This is the Cellars, the wine bar. They're cleaning up, but we're gonna cut through really quick. You can sit and drink your wine in here. They do different tastings for an upcharge. Sit and enjoy some wine in the Cellars. Where's the Bliss Lounge? There's a bar in here too. Right outside of the Bliss Lounge is the Internet Cafe. You do get 150 minutes free Wi-Fi, or you can buy some more. And right here is the photo gallery. They do have photographers taking formal pictures just about every night. You can also get some as soon as you embark on board. There's a map you can purchase with your photo. When you get off every port, they have a photo opportunity. You can get your picture in a crystal. The newest thing that we've noticed that we see a lot of places is the eye photos, the iris photo. They have some pretty cool porthole picture frames, as well as the towel animal frames. Another thing the ship offers is different art auctions, art raffles, art auctions. One night you had to guess the weight of this resin pig, and if you guessed the weight correctly, you won a painting. As we continue here on deck 7, this is the entrance to Bamboo Restaurant and Bar, and Teppanyaki is back there in the corner. Here is the Asian menu and desserts, and the sushi menu. This is all specialty dining. And there is Teppanyaki's menu. Now we use teppanyaki as our third specialty dining option. What do you think of teppanyaki?
I thought it was a really good hibachi place. It was really cool. They made it entertaining. Food was really good.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Well, I thought you started.
So we chose teppanyaki as our third specialty dining option. If you don't use it for your specialty dining option, it is $60 per person, but I would say it's definitely worth it. What do you think?
Yeah, it was really good. It's a hibachi place, so they cook everything in front of you. Food was really good. Chef knew exactly what he was doing. He made it fun, entertaining, so it was definitely a good time.
Yeah, for sure. They take you into like this little back room. There are 14 people at a table. They do offer 3 different dining times. We had the latest, which was 9:15. We did not get done until about, 11 o'clock, I think. It was so entertaining. First you get your drinks, you get the miso soup and the salad. The chef is amazing. He's very entertaining. It's a Japanese restaurant. He was from the Philippines though, so it was pretty funny. He was saying he was Japanese for the night, and he was really funny. It's definitely, when you go to hibachi, it's all about the experience, but the food was delicious too. We do hibachi quite often, and that was some of the best hibachi we've ever eaten.
Yeah, we ordered the scallops and shrimp, both of us, but we ended up trying every single thing: the steak, the chicken, the scallops, and the shrimp.
Yes, and it was all
all
delicious. Now these stores are closed, but here are all the tax and duty-free stores, right across from the art auctions. They have like the clothing store, purses, everything you can buy, alcohol, of course, different perfume. They do have some little like cosmetic sort of things if you forget your deodorant or toothpaste, whatever it may be. A few jewelry is over there. Cups and clothing and ship models. All duty-free, tax-free. They're currently stocking everything up for the next cruise. Here's something we bought from the gift shop. It is the Norwegian Dawn model ship. We purchased ours from our last cruise, and it's really cool. They really have it down to every detail. When you get an aerial view and look down on top of the ship, like this one right here, all of the pools line up, the sports court. It's pretty accurate. And back over here is the Stardust Theater. Check out some of our previous vlogs to see. And back over here is the Stardust Theater. Now you can access it on floor 6 and floor 7. It's where all of their main large shows are. That was everything on floor 7. Now we're going to take a look at floor 6. Some more specialty dining options, the main dining rooms, and the casino. And of course, on every floor, they have elevators in the front, back, and middle of the ship. And then they also have stairs, of course. We did actually also see the barf bags on a few different nights of the cruise. However, I don't know why they're out tonight. It has not been too bad tonight. Here is the access of the Stardust Theater on floor number 6. It is closed right now, but you can see all of their big productions. And this way is the Dawn Club Casino. If you're really not into gambling too much, they do have scratch-off lottery tickets or some pretty cool keyhole and claw machine games right here. Continuing on floor 6, there is a cigar bar. You can smoke your cigars. There is a bar right here as well. And Le Bistro. Right here outside of Le Bistro, you can access deck 7 as well. As I mentioned, the cigar lounge, a seating area right here. And they do have live music here often with a piano or a guitar player. Always live music on Norwegian ships. Here is a look at Le Bistro's menu. Feel free to pause the video. Le Bistro does have a cover charge of $60. We did not try Le Bistro this time, but heard it's delicious. The name of the cigar lounge is Havana Nights. Now the one thing I will have to say is you can smell the cigar lounge from out here. So if that's something that bothers you, maybe pick another spot to sit. And right here is La Cucina. Here's a look at La Cucina's menu. Again, feel free to pause the video. This has a cover charge of $40, so you get your appetizer and then your main entree. So something Norwegian does, they do have restaurant dress codes. However, it's honestly not too strict. No offensive graphics, you have to wear shirts and footwear, no swimsuits. Pretty much as long as you're covered and not wearing anything too inappropriate, you'll be all right. They also do have a no-show policy, so if you don't make it to your scheduled reservation, it is a $10 per person fee to cancel. However, you can cancel 2 hours prior to your scheduled time. And if you already used your 3 specialty dinings, they do have an embarkation special and some other specials every day for like 2 hours. At these restaurants, it's normally La Cucina, Bamboo, Sushi, Los Lobos. It is buy one, get one free. This ship also has a lot of seating areas by the windows. Oh, and here is a look inside of La Cucina. There is a vending machine on this floor as well for some medical needs. Right outside La Cucina here. On each floor, they have these maps as well, which is very helpful. Tells you where you are, midship, the aft, or forward, and where things are located. Here is the Norwegian Dawn's wall of accolades, as you can call it. So I did not know this, but the first time a cruise ship is at a port, they're given a plaque, award sort of thing. For example, right here, this is from Cape Canaveral in 2003. Newport, Rhode Island, St. Kitts, Titusville and Port Canaveral, Mexico. This is pretty neat. That was something I never knew. Oh, London is up there. Very interesting, very cool. So here is one of your complimentary main dining room options. Here is the Aqua Restaurant. So every day they have different featured entrees you can choose from, all complimentary. Or you can upgrade here with some options from Cagney Steakhouse. And there's a look at the desserts. Now these do change daily as well. Now floor 5 is also just staterooms. Floor 4 is also staterooms, and the medical center is down there as well. When you go to ports, you'll also go down a 4th floor. That was a look at floor 6. Floor 5 are staterooms. Floor 4 is the medical center and staterooms as well. And when you do go to ports and get off the ship, you'll go down to deck 4. Here is the Venetian, which is another complimentary main dining room. Here's a look inside the Venetian restaurant. It's beautiful. And one evening we were sat right over there in that corner, right by the big beautiful window looking out over the ocean. Here is a look at Venetian's menu for today. So this is breakfast because they're preparing for breakfast tomorrow. Again, all complimentary. And like I mentioned, this is breakfast. Normally we did dinner here. Now for dinner at the Venetian, you choose an appetizer, a main entree, and a dessert. For the appetizers, you can pick however many you want. So we tried the bruschetta and French onion soup and the lobster, the cheese ravioli and the lobster sauce. You can try as many appetizers as you want to, however, just one entree, but it is all complimentary and the dessert is delicious as well.
If you would like a second entree though, it is only $5 to add on the second entree. So if you are really that hungry, you can always do that.
Yeah. Or go to the buffet for free. Here's a look at Ocean's Bar and Grill. The bar is located over there. You do not need a reservation or them to seat a table for you at the bar. You can just walk right up and sit and get a drink. Now here is Ocean's late night menu. Like I said, they do need to seat you for food, but it is all complimentary. And here you can get as much as you want. If you want 3 appetizers, 5 handheld entrees, whatever you'd like. All right, we are eating late night at Ocean's. It is 1 a.m. I got myself a Caesar salad right here with chicken. We both got an order of pretzel bites with cheese. And Zachariah got the wings.